Hello.
Okay.
I love that.
So, how are you bananas doing today?
Bananas.
Bananas.
Oh wait, yeah, did we establish?
Yes, I'm bringing that joke back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that our fan base? I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, that sweet dole.
Oh.
we go.
So they're finally here. Before you, if you know the words, you can join in too. Come on, Jacob, put your hands together if you wanna clap. Okay.
You threw. Oh no, we're down the line.
Okay, let's not recite the entire song.
For those of you who don't know the DK rap, oh man, this is my childhood.
How did you make it this far into the internet and not know about
Right,
the DK
yeah,
rap?
that's true.
So, for those of you who don't know, I absolutely love this game. I've played it ever since I was really young. It's actually one of the first games I've ever played. I love this rap, even though it's super cheesy. It's still one of my favorite songs ever made.
Oh, it's perfect.
Tiny
I
strong.
like how Chunky's on top. It's funny.
How long
So
is this rap? It's like 2-3 minutes, right?
Anyway,
It's good though.
this is just explaining what you can do in the game.
so
At least some of it.
So Jacob and I have a lower opinion of this game than Dylan.
Yeah.
All honestly, I don't really have that much of an opinion. I played it on the Wii U, which I know is the worst way to play the game, but I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, I remember playing it at his house and I was like, the delay.
Yeah, I have a distinct memory of not being able to do this slot machine minigame, and Dylan said, "What are you talking about? That's easy, you stupid scrub, get good." And then he tried it. Well, I don't think he actually tried it, but he did at least play the game, and he saw how bad the input delay is. Yeah, the N64 emulation of Wii U blows.
Also, what are they doing?
But yeah, I don't
Okay.
have that much of an opinion on this game. I'm not like I have a lot of issues with it, but honestly, if I sat down and actually played it, I still might like it to some extent. I don't know. I do have the game, and I have an expansion pack now, so I have no reason not to play it, other than I just don't want to right now.
I honestly think, to be honest with you, I feel like people crap on this game mostly because it's nowhere near as replayable as something like Banjo Kazooie, which I understand, but like, I don't know. I still think this is a really good collectathon if you're a fan of collectathons in general. Especially if you have played something like Ukulele, because that game is like equally as big as this game. Actually, I think it's actually bigger, if I remember correctly.
I guess
Because this game has like 201 bananas and like Ukulele has like 200 and something pages.
No, it's like
Or no.
it's like 140, I think.
How dare
Okay.
how
maybe
dare
I-
they swear in a Nintendo game?
Oh yeah, this game swears. What the heck? Like what?
Oh my
Push
god.
the boundary.
This is why society is falling apart.
Oh. Nope, not the economy, no. Nope, we're not gonna get into it.
I have
Anyway, this-
very mixed opinions on this game, but I guess we'll go through it as we play the game. Yes. I like that.
So as we get started in here, I want to explain something. You're gonna notice some weird cuts with the intro cutscene because, for whatever reason, my emulator, I tried for like days to get it to work with the intro. There's just something with the emulator and, you know, the intro, it just doesn't like, it either mistimes it or the camera, what happened to me, and I might show a picture of this because I still have it in my raw footage, the camera like completely detached from Squawks here. It was like in the island.
What?
So
Okay.
in-game cutscenes for the win. Yay!
Nice. They haven't confirmed this game yet for Switch Online, right?
No. It'll.
Okay.
I mean, if they got Banjo Kazooie on it, it's
yeah.
definitely gonna have Donkey
It
Kong.
was on the Wii U. I mean, why
Yeah.
not?
Because while this may not be as popular as Banjo, I still think this game has its fans. And
Well, it does.
yeah.
I mean, just looking at it, I think there's some very clear problems with it, but obviously it still has a lot of charm and a lot of other reasons to like it. So I see why it has its fans. There's certain things that keep me from wanting to like really play it, like the fact that every Kong has separate bananas. That's dumb. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm mixed on how they did the split of collectibles. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I get what you're saying about the bananas. Yeah, that is a little strange.
Yeah.
It's like, why didn't you just make them like notes where you just collect them?
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, they also use the bananas as trails to where some of the golden bananas are.
Yeah.
So, from that perspective, I do understand, because when you separate the golden bananas, you still need some indicator to, like, where to go with some of the characters. So, they use the bananas for that. Obviously not the best design choice, but, you know, it was what they did to fix a problem that they probably were having.
I love the key roll depiction in this game. He's so
Guys, individual fingers in an N64
I
game.
know.
I was about to say, one of the first things I want to point out is this is one of the best looking N64 games on the console. I love the way this game looks. And, you know, yeah, it's lower textured now, but like I still think some of it holds up a little bit. I think the character models definitely hold up a lot better than other N64 games.
I think Diddy looks...
Well, obviously you can see these are a bit blocky.
I think Diddy looks weird, but other than that, yeah, the character models look great first time.
Yeah. I mean, comparing
some of the textures are still more clean than some other N64 games.
So comparing Donkey Kong in this game compared to Smash Brothers.
Mario had a mullet in that game.
Yeah. Oh no. No.
Unpopular opinion, but there's not a single Mario model from this console I like. All of them look gross to me.
I mean,
every single one.
They are polygons.
No, I love plenty of low poly models. Nothing Mario though. Like Mario Party, he's too fat. Smash 64, he has a mullet. Mario 64, he's so like pudgy and
also I love this.
In full, he has folds and is gross looking.
This is one of the first things I love. I love the setup for this game. They just kind of like stumble up on his island in the middle of nowhere. And then he demands that they steal everything, but apparently his guards are super speedy, but they really suck at their job later in the
game. I know I'm not the first person to ask this, but why is the island shaped like Donkey Kong? Is he like that narcissistic? Does he have his own little Kong slaves to carve it?
I mean, I guess that would make sense, right? A narcissist against a narcissist?
Yeah.
I mean, look at K. Rool's ship.
No,
honestly, though, I think K. Rool's a little more of a narcissist than DK, because at least DK is just, like, the head.
DK was just born that way. It just happened to be the island shape.
Oh, so Donkey Kong is named after the island, not the other way around.
Not the other way around, yeah.
What are the odds that this island happens to be naturally formed in such a way to where it looks exactly like a gorilla?
It's because even the cutscenes I downloaded off of YouTube, I was like, yeah, they're still clickers. I tried. I tried.
Yeah, this game is hard to emulate, but so are a lot of rare games. Like, Dylan, I demand you show a screenshot of Banjo Kazooie being played in Wii 64 with Banjo's, like, pure white eyes.
Okay.
Jeez.
Oh, now you have me interested. Okay.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Also, there's so many DKC references in this game. Just Donkey Kong references in general.
Oh, yeah.
There's like the little rebar, there's the TNT, got the tires from DKC over there.
Yeah. No, Banjo Kazooie.
The radio from the beginning of DKC.
The Banjo Kazooie shower, though. Beta.
No.
Yeah, well, it's theorized that was connected to Stop and Swap, and that was canned in Banjo Tooie, so yeah.
It's blocks.
So basically what I cut out was I had to restart the game, and this is where it starts you off from a save file where you skip the intro. So.
Nice. Editing.
Yeah. So, anyway, first task, we must go talk to Cranky to see what is up. Because, you know, obviously all of our friends have gone missing, and so have our nanners. We must go get them back.
I like Cranky in this game. Like his little lab, making concoctions.
Also, I don't know if this is the game that first confirms that Cranky is the father of DK, because he says "good for nothing, son" right at the beginning.
It actually contradicts the Donkey Kong Country manual. He was a grandfather in that, so rare not keeping up with their own lore.
Oops. Basically, he's like, I'm surprised you haven't smelled the worker K rule by now.
Yeah. It's a pretty good model,
But-
actually, like you were saying.
Yeah,
Before.
like look at the texture
Yeah.
work there, like the transparency in the beard. Like you don't see
And the lighting.
Okay. If I had to guess why he looks this good, I think it's because you only ever see him in these tiny rooms, so they can afford some more
Right.
polygons.
Right.
Right. Well, I mean, at least they put the extra effort.
Oh, I'm not trying to talk down to the game. I'm just saying, yeah, that model is weirdly good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, like how the lab pops up. All the
Yeah.
stores do that in this game, and I absolutely love that. It's so cartoony.
Donkey Kong has a Garfield-esque thought bubbles. Yes, Garfield invented thought bubbles.
Okay. Sure.
I just watched this video, like an hour-long video on the internet's portrayal of Garfield earlier, so he's in my mind now. Thinking of all the demon-esque abominations.
Yeah.
Also, if you really wanted to read the tutorial, you can watch the video.
I mean, in the context of Let's Play, who's gonna go, oh, but how do you jump? I need to know!
Hey.
Also, I love when you duck in this game, DK just covers his eyes. It's funny to me. This game is so cartoony. I love it. There's so much personality in this game, and that's one thing I'm gonna say. Like, that's one thing you'll notice a lot about my game taste. Like, I love games that burst with personality. Like the voice acting in this game, the music, the way the levels look. You know. Also, the music this time.
Whoops.
Emulation, woo!
Yeah.
N64.
I will admit this song gets kind of annoying because you'll hear it a lot in the game.
And N64 emulation is still very far from perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We're getting there.
Very, very far. Although I have seen people play this game in full widescreen. I don't know how you get that working.
Honestly,
I was gonna try and figure it out, but I didn't.
I generally don't like forcing older games in widescreen because there tends to be a lot of graphical issues that come with it. I mean, it depends on the game, but yeah.
Yeah. It depends.
Yeah, that's honestly why I kind of settled the way I did anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, honestly, this looks fine.
Also, it's just like what they call this game? They're not orange grenades, right? Isn't there a specific name for them? I don't know. Just the thought of an orange being a grenade.
I'll have to look it up.
I just realized we haven't talked about the Jacob Clarity.
Oh yeah,
Jacob
new
Clarity.
microphone.
Oh yeah. Assuming I edit it correctly, it'll be clearer.
Well, okay,
Assuming
even
I
if you
don't screw up.
even if you don't edit it at all, it'll still sound a lot better.
I'll add a static filter to it.
Okay, thank you. To bring back the nostalgic feeling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that good old webcam
A
microphone.
$10 webcam.
Alright,
I didn't
do
have
it.
the webcam part of it working.
Or if you really want to make this nostalgic, stretch the footage, make it like 240p, and make it sound like we're all speaking through a GarageBand mic.
Alright.
Don't actually do that.
Also, yeah, you can do the roll from DKC if you do Z and B. It's actually one thing I like. Like a lot of the classic characters have their moveset from Donkey Kong Country. So it's actually kind of cool. It translates to 3D.
Yeah, like I think a 3D Donkey Kong game has a lot of potential. There's like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on this game.
Yeah, I can honestly see, because people want it to be more like Donkey Kong Country, right? Because that's where most of the fans are. I'm not gonna deny it anymore. I'm one of the lonely.
I mean,
64.
You're
fans.
comparing like all the 2D Donkey Kong games to like one 3D Donkey Kong game. So it's kind of an unfair fight.
That's why I always defended this game.
Yeah. Unless you include like the weird GameCube, like Jungle Beat and all that, and it's like just I don't really consider all that though.
I wonder how many.
Because I could see it working more in the Crash style. Because yeah, you could like roll
Dang
jump.
it!
and stuff
You
like that.
stole the thing I always say in our private conversations. How dare you? Anyway, I wonder how many Donkey Kong fans are out there that are only fans because of Donkey Konga. Anyway,
Or yeah.
Comment below. I want to know.
anyway,
Do a
yeah.
net play session, right? We'll all get some Donkey Konga barrels and play it on Dolphin.
Also, you can check the Banana Horde. They're not here.
No.
I actually didn't know this.
Yeah.
Wait.
Every DK game, you can check the
Wait.
Banana Horde.
That's not true. Can't do that in the recent ones. by Retro.
Tropical Freeze.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was gonna say earlier, I think a Crash Bandicoot-esque Donkey Kong, like 3D Donkey Kong, would be cool. Mostly because Crash in itself was already heavily inspired by the Donkey Kong Country games. And they're also really hard 3D platformers, and I like Donkey Kong for its difficulty, so... that's the direction I want them to go, but if they went for another open-ended one, assuming it's not this insane, I'd be cool with that too.
Yeah. I could definitely see this kind of style working again if they just scaled it back.
Yeah. Too many collectibles in this game, as we will probably get into.
You could even do like a ukulele thing where like it's Donkey Kong and Diddy with like the 3D open world.
With Diddy resting on Donkey Kong's head.
Yeah.
You know, actually,
they do it in Donkey Kong Country.
I was gonna say Returns already does that. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can have like a little hover jump with that.
Okay, but for real,
You're gonna get a really funny animation too, like he's pulling on DK's hair, so DK's like, ah!
I do like the overworld theme for this game.
Yeah, I got the...
Also, what I'm doing here is I'm getting all the work pads in the HUD, so I don't have to walk around with them.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, we got the Banjo Kazooie composer with this, Grant Kirkhope. In fact, I'm listening to a lot of the music now while we're recording over this, obviously, and I swear a lot of these instruments are just taken straight from Banjo. like literally the same sound font in a lot of songs.
I'd still say it's still somewhat unique, though. I mean, especially if you listen to some of the later songs. Well,
I mean, it depends on the song.
Okay.
It depends on the song. It depends on the song, but like I like the song that played in Cranky's Lab. Yeah, the sound font there is literally taken right from like plenty of Banjo songs.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing, to be clear. Banjo Kazooie has great music, so I'm not like.
Also, similar from Banjo Kazooie, dynamic music, like something.
Yes.
Okay, this is
especially when you get into the actual level.
This is another thing I don't like. The warp pads. They like each warp pad only warps to one specific other warp pad. Like, why don't they just do it like how Banjo Tooie does it, where any warp pad can warp you to any other warp pad? Yeah, that just works better.
Yeah.
I mean, this is gonna sound like a weird answer, but honestly, programming knowledge, I mean, that could be a thing too. Because I notice I do that too when I'm in Unity.
Or they just didn't consider it.
I'm sure Rare, like, they're already really experienced devs with at this point. I'm sure they could have figured out something that simple.
Yeah, well, obviously they did.
Well, I know, but I mean, even for this game, I doubt they would have had to settle for something like this.
Yeah. I don't know.
Either way, I still think it works efficiently enough for the most part. We'll get into that later. There are definitely some levels where the warp pads are completely useless, and it's like, I might as well just walk. Also, this is Kid Lumsy. Yes, he will be coming in later in the game. You see all the keyholes here? Each boss of each world holds a key. So there's like, I think there's 8 worlds, so there's 8 locks. It's either like 7 or 8 worlds, something like that. But yeah, he will be important later. Also, every time you unlock one of the keys, he'll do like a little dance, and he'll open up the next area, which he's about to demonstrate.
They really had to make that secure. 8 whole locks.
I mean, look at him. He's a big dude.
Yeah, it's, but 8 though.
Yeah.
You know, actually,
I don't know why they left him.
if anything, that many locks would actually just make this way less sturdy. Because that just means there's more openings, right?
Yeah, it's more hollow.
Game logic, leave it alone.
I'm no locksmith.
I do like it though, because it's like it's a little hub you can like visit, and you can view like your progress. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I remember that as a kid, like looking at all the locks. It's like, oh yeah, I didn't get this key yet, so I better go back.
Yeah, I do like that in games where it's like, oh, like I need to do this. It's like a good visual.
So,
our little secret. Okay.
Yeah, Carol wanted him to smash the island. He refused, so he got locked out. I don't know if I said that already.
Don't worry. Clumsy said it for you.
I really enjoy the fact that the rain effect in this game looks way better than the one in GTA Trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should just ask Nintendo, right, to copy it over.
It's
Please
just,
borrow your rain
Also,
engine.
Thai physics. Also,
you know, I forget what part, but like there was a previous part. I think it might have been a Monkey Ball where. Oh god, I hope it's not a part we haven't uploaded yet, because it is gonna really date that video. But one of those parts I said the GTA trilogy looks cool, and that was back when we only had the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, things changed. I'm happy I didn't buy that.
I'll put a disclaimer.
Thank you.
oh jeez.
Brennan,
We were all like, "Yeah, it's gonna be
it's gonna
great,"
be a good-
and then it came
can't screw it
out.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, how we didn't know.
Simpler times. Back
More
when
innocent times.
back when Sonic
next page.
back when Sonic Colors Ultimate was the most offensive remaster this year. Anyway, bye.
Let's see, guys.
That game blows too.